She has one of the Piedmont's most powerful and memorable voices, and she's taken the music industry by storm.
Rolling Stone magazine calls her one of the most promising voices in American roots music. She, her husband, and 2 children split their time between Greensboro and his native Ireland. Right now, she's in the middle of a tour with stops in Australia, the UK, and all across the United States. Rhiannon Giddens is also going through a big turning point in her career, but as I found out recently, some things never change. Welcome to Rhiannon Giddens' comfort zone, playing her beloved banjo and singing songs influenced by history.
Judge Buck's dead. Last word he said, don't you put no shortening in my bread. For me, it's always been, family lore has me singing when I was like little itty bitty making up songs, and I never stopped.
She was born, did a lot of growing up, and educated early on in Greensboro. What were you like in high school?
In high school, I was a total nerd.
Really?
Oh yeah, I used to walk around like my face in a book.
But she kept singing, even earning a vocal performance degree from Oberlin College in Ohio with an emphasis in opera.
I did 5 operas, and I was, I was Juliet, and I was, so it was. I got a really great experience there.
So when was the shift? I mean, to more the style of music you're doing now?
Definitely after college. I mean, I didn't listen to folk music or anything when I was in college. It was all classical all the time.
She came back home, met guitarist Dom Flemons and fiddler Justin Robinson at an African-American string band convention and formed the band the Carolina Chocolate Drops. A band heavily influenced by the late legendary fiddler Joe Thompson of Alamance County, who became a mentor.
The importance of seeing a living, breathing elder of black string band music, I can't really overstate it, because without Joe, for me, it would have been academic. I would have read books. Oh yeah, black people used to play, And with him, it was like we were connected to this line of tradition that went back generations.
I was raised in the country, that's a natural fact. Food on the table from the garden out back.
That influence would help the Drops crank out 5 albums, one of which won a Grammy for Best Traditional Folk Album. Earlier this year, Rhiannon released her first solo album, Tomorrow Is My Turn. What do all of these songs in the album have in common?
They were all either written by or definitively interpreted by women, and not just any women in music, but women from Americana, from the roots music that I've been so influenced by, and I count country as roots music.
Where are you hiding?
Waterboy, for instance, is a traditional folk song arranged and performed often by the late singer and civil rights activist Odetta Holmes.
Like, I've done really great work in uncovering the past, and bringing it forward, and I feel really good about that. But now I'm like 38, I've got 2 kids, I'm like, what else can I say with my music? And now it's like, what's happening now?
These people were in church. They were in church.
The recent murders in Charleston moved Rhiannon to compose the song Cry No More.
Bedrock of the nation was laid with these brown hands.
The Cry No More video was shot inside a church in Greensboro and features local people in the choir.
What we've attracted now to downtown, I think, is really telling.
Rhiannon's also coming back to downtown Greensboro to perform in the upcoming National Folk Festival, where she'll hook up with original Chocolate Drops member Justin Robinson.
I think downtown festivals, just period, are really important because they just bring a lot of energy and, it's maybe expose people to music and art they wouldn't normally see.
Don't you put no shortening in my bread now. Put no shortening in my bread.
An old Doc Watson tune. The National Folk Festival is a 3-day downtown Greensboro celebration of arts, culture, and heritage. It'll feature more than 300 of the nation's top traditional artists, including Rhiannon. All the performances are free. It'll run from September 11th through the 13th, so mark your calendars. Now for a link to the festival's website where you can get more information and to watch Rhiannon's full Cry No More video shot in Greensboro a few weeks ago, as well as other videos, just click on this story right now, myfox8.com.